Please allow me to introduce to you Aladi Okenyado.
Embe, oh lo lo lo. Lazy man, wake up. Lazy brother, wake up. Lazy sister, wake up. Take your life, do better thing. Not like that for one place. Wait for manna to fall from heaven. Signal, make a divine, not they go. Finish.
Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you Fauzia Ahmadu Bello.
Embe, oh lo lo lo.
Human Rights Radio and Television 101.1, the home of Brekete Family.
My name is Aliu Bagudu Abubakar, and I'm the Oga Kwata for Legal Aid Council. I want to see this opportunity to thank you for all that you have been doing. A lot of prayers have been said. People have been praying for you, and it is certain that the Brekete Family program has the highest listenership in the whole of Abuja.
We are the media. We are the fourth estate of the realm. We are the watchmen of the nation. And on Media Lab, we dissect topical issues and the news items of the day through the diligent men and women that bring the news to you to bring to fore the full story. Media Lab, airing on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Human Rights Radio and Television 101.1 FM. Human Rights Radio and Television 101.1 FM. Redefining, broadcasting.
Kai lokaci ya kusa na sauraren shirinmu na musheki ayarmu na Human Rights Radio.
Baba Ari, wannan shiri ne kuma na musheki ayarmu.
Awala Alatsakuwa baka sani ba, ai shiri ne da yake kawo mana labarai na ban dariya da nishadi.
In haka ne ko Baba Ari, ni ma zan je in kunna rediyo na domin saurari wannan shiri. Amma a wace tasha ne ake yi?
A tashar al'umma mana ta Human Rights Radio.
A dukkan ranakun Asabar da misalin karfe 8:15 na dare har zuwa karfe 9 dare.
Tare da Sabitu Garba Mustapha.
In haka ne kuwa ni ma zan je in kunna rediyo na yanzu.
Abin ya zo a daidai mai ido ɗaya leka shantu. Duk ɗaya ne makafi sun yi dare. A cikin wannan shiri ne za ku samu labarai na ban dariya ku kyakkyata.
Ku fidda damuwa don haka ku ci gaba da kasancewa da wannan tasha tamu mai albarka, tashar Human Rights Radio daga nan babban birnin tarayya Abuja.
Tare da Sabitu Garba Mustapha mu kyakkyata.
My name is Femi Adeshino. I'm the Special Advisor to the President on Media and Publicity. I'm proud to identify with Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM. I'm glad that this station has come up at a time like this under the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari, a man that respects the human rights of every Nigerian. Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM, redefining broadcasting.
Human Rights Radio. Chop it, dice it, mix it, flip it, fry it, enjoy it. Join Chef Fatima as she cooks your favorite dishes. Kitchen Republic.
Every Sunday by 5:30 in the evening.
Only on Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM. Redefining broadcasting.
broadcasting.
101.1 FM. Redefining broadcasting. 101.1 FM. Redefining broadcasting. 101.1 FM. Redefining broadcasting. 101.1 FM. Redefining broadcasting. 101.1 FM. Redefining broadcasting. 101.1 FM. Redefining broadcasting. 101.1 FM. Redefining broadcasting. 101.1 FM. Redefining broadcasting. 101.1 FM. Redefining broadcasting. 101.1 FM. Redefining broadcasting. 101.1 FM. Redefining broadcasting. 101.1 FM. Redefining broadcasting. 101.1 FM. Redefining broadcasting. 101.1 FM. Redefining broadcasting. 101.1 FM. Redefining broadcasting. 101.1 FM. Redefining broadcasting. 101.1 FM. Redefining broadcasting. 101.1 FM. Redefining broadcasting. 101.1 FM. Redefining broadcasting Imagine you are the president of Nigeria. There are real issues in our country, Nigeria, that needs to be tackled now. Is it the high rate of corruption or the increasing rate of unemployment? Is it the growing state of poverty or the lack of necessary infrastructure? Name it. Whatever the issues are, stop the blame game. How can we solve these problems together? Imagine you are the president of Nigeria or the governor of your state or even your community leader. What will you do to tackle some of Nigeria's challenges? Call us. Be a part of the solutions to Nigeria's problems. Imagine is designed to stir up the leadership traits in you. Imagine is designed to stir up the leadership traits in you. Join us Mondays and Thursdays on Imagine from 5 to 6 p.m.
Only on Human Rights Radio and Television 101.1 FM Abuja. Human Rights Radio and Television, redefining broadcasting.
Imagine you are the president of Nigeria.
Everybody in the studio stand up for the national pledge after the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go. I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend her unity and uphold her honor and glory. So help me God. So help us God as a nation, Nigeria. Amen.
Amen.
Yes, inakwana ekaro otuchoma una good morning.
Good morning. Ordinary President.
Good morning. Yeah, good. Yeah.
Good morning. Ordinary President.
Good morning. Yeah. Good
morning. Ordinary President, GCON, double doctor, double ambassador, 9-star comrade, Ezu Gere 1, Osi Chim, Osu 1, senior advocate of the masses.
Hembelembe.
Oh, lo.
Hi. Hembelembe.
Oh, lo.
Hi. Belembe.
Oh, lo.
Lazy man, wake up. Lazy woman, wake up. Lazy brother, wake up. Lazy sister, wake up. Lazy auntie, wake up. Lazy children, make una take una life do better thing. Even though this month and next month, according to my calendar, is the most unproductive months in Nigeria. Public holiday here, public holiday here, public holiday. Why? We are so unproductive in this country. This is the country, the only country I know that the economy goes to sleep at night. Other countries where they improve for this world, for night activities they go on. But Nigeria, once it is evening, economy don't they die, economic activities don't they die down. The economy shuts down with the human beings, and we want to compete globally. We have a long way to go. Every small thing public holiday, every small thing public holiday, and we are celebrating it. We're embracing it. We are getting older. We're not getting any younger. Abba, even our children's curriculum don't they affected. Children see timetable where they don't do for them to catch up with education. All of a sudden they say this one day, this day, that day, which one day, which one day. Madam, please stop that thing and respect yourself. I'm talking about my country, Nigeria, and how we are supposed to move this country forward. Anything short of support amounts to distraction. One day, I dey pray, make oil dry. Make all our eyes make it clear. Now that time, all of us go, our eye go clear. Make oil dry. Even if you know dry, the way the world they go now, oil go become useless very soon. Very soon.
Yes, sir.
Rechargeable motors now, they move up and down. One day, rechargeable aeroplane. One day, rechargeable train. Rechargeable. Your diesel, your petrol, your kerosene, all of them go there useless. Some countries now, toilet, then they use as their gas. You poo-poo, you upgrade your gas. Poo-poo gas. Or you call them gas poo-poo. I don't know why. If we check other people where they progress, we supposed to study them inside out. See what thing then they do, where we know they do. Then we try do that thing where then they do, where we know they do. See JAMB. Young boy, he no thief result, he no thief answer. Because he be how many years? 15. He clear in papers, they say they no go give him admission. Ghana now don't carry money give him, carry scholarship give him. The boy don't move to Ghana. JAMB registrar must come and answer this. And he get other cases. He get one young man. Where is the young man in the studio? Come out and expose what JAMB has done and what JAMB has been doing. And I'll call the PRO JAMB. People, children, just some of them, they're depressed. Some of them, they enter some kind of depression. Some, they attempt to commit suicide. Children. Some, they will become demoralized. Children. You write WAEC, you write JAMB, you write this one, you no go pass. Yet, big men, children, where they go private school, they know they ever fail JAMB. They know they fail exam. They know they fail WAEC. They know they fail NECO. Why? Are they better than us? No. Are we not supposed to ask ourselves this question? Yes. As you they pay that school fees or that private school, you they pay for your children's security and everything. According to what I hear, on the day of the exam, what did they call these supervisors where they come? Invigilator. Invigilator go come. They go buy and chicken, buy and tea. You go sit down for principal office. You go they chop. They go give and toothpick. You go they watch movie. Teachers go enter. Go help them. Go help them treat this thing. Then the children go pass exam. Thank you. The children go pass exam. Now poor men children go they burn candle, put leg for water. Madam, carry her come out now. The same now come. If they suck breast, give them breast. So now what will they talk with that? Make we ask ourselves why it be say big men children know they write WAEC 2 times. They know the right NECO 2 times. They know the right JAMB 2 times. Why? Now only poor men children. Are they more intelligent than our children? Are they more intelligent than us? No. Is it not time for us to start asking questions? What is so special about big men's children? We day here on Children's Day. Children from one village, better water they no get. Those children, the only time where they see colta now when they come out from that village. Now they see colta. I'm not sure say anybody get AC for that village. No TV feed there apparently. But if it be, so because one of them come here, she see TV, she no fit talk again. What is your name? You look herself. How old are you? Say. But when I hear their composure, yes, sir. Are we not proud of those children? We are very proud, sir. Make we clap for those children as in they hear us now. God will bless them. I am a product of LEA, and I'm proud to be an LAEN. LAEN. LEAEN. Old Boy Association. We are proud to be products of government school. Most of these big men, when you see them, they parade themselves. Now people will enjoy free education, free feeding. Now make if all of us gather pray bad prayer for them, it go catch them one hand. After they don't enjoy free education, free meal, free everything. Before they finish school, now employment they wait for them. Yes, sir. Some of them get 3 offers. Now choose then choose. You won't go to school, multiple admissions don't they for you. Now they have made it difficult. They have cornered it to only themselves and their families. And nobody is saying anything because they don't see us finish. Nobody is even proud to say my son is in social government school. Nobody. See great schools. All these federal government college, KEFI. We don't produce great Nigerians. See this one where they for King's College. See, what did they call this school where they not be grammar school? Unity schools. See Unity schools. See Barewa College. See Queen Amina. See in the eastern part of Nigeria. I mentioned something. Make we strike balance here. DMGS. CKC. Government College Umuahia. Okay, Government College Imadeowo. Owerri Girls. Very popular. Make we clap for Owerri Girls. These are government schools where produce great Nigerians. Yes, sir. But now, your Peking, they go, some of the government schools, no better fence. The ones we get fence, no security. Nobody is even watching over the children. Those days, when class they go on, you know, it get people where they walk around, where they see you outside, you must explain why you were not in class. How you did come out. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Headmaster know they sit down for office. If they walk around. Secondary school principal, vice principal, sergeant. I don't know whether some of these school sergeants, they go walk around. You do something, they go disgrace you for public. Not be this one where they mention I'm above fundamental human right. I'm above fundamental human right. Human right now when you groom Pekin, when you become adult in a good way, then you can talk about human right. Then this one, small thing. Like the other day, I just watch him for social media. I don't talk him before, make I just repeat him. One school for Nasarawa State. They flog some girls. People come, they comment, no, this is inhuman. This is abuse. This is for assembly ground. Those kind method we put sense for our head, because even if you get tempted to do the thing, you go imagine the repercussion. You don't see how they sample so person for assembly ground. Lie you down, stretch your hand, stretch your leg. Make sure say cut on no day your bum. Anyone. You stretch hand, you touch them, minus that one. if they send 10 lashes, they give you 6. At the 7th one, you touch them.
Minus.
That is cancelled. They start afresh. Now, so you go endure. When they leave you, you go back to class.
Sit down.
You no go face sit down. You go face chair. Take it. With that one. Now, as they take you do sample, so all the school you go see say everybody don't adjust. One person where they take do sample, meaning to say nobody is above the law. But now, capital school for Kaduna, students beat teacher. He beat teacher. The following day they sack the teacher. I can invite the teacher here to come and say his own side of the story, because the boy we beat him. Na big man picking. Capital school Kaduna. Capital school we don't produce great men and women. I think Erufai is a product of capital school. Great men. But because the boy papa na big man, na the teacher they sack. I just mentioned that one. What of the other ones? See Port Harcourt recently. Some small children, some carry guns, some carry hand grenade of tear gas. In the process of showing off to this thing, I push you that video. I beg, give them, make them show the video. Children, girls will go break leg. If they tell me say person no die for that stampede, I go hardly believe them. As soon as the tear gas explode, children they jump from upstairs, from the first story, and motor they under this thing. Now so then they land on top of motor, some they land. Girls, I'm not sure say they go do that picking anything. Why? Because from the investigation they say in Papa na big man in the army. We are losing it and we will regret it. We have lost our moral values. Which is in our civilization. The other day I go salon. I go shave. One guy, one of my guys there where they barb me, see tattoo and he wear short sleeve. One woman, may God bless that woman, she carry her son come, they won't barb. The woman they talk to the young man, the stylist, say this tattoo. The guy was feeling like a big boy. So, and her son, they admire that her son would be around 11, 12. Even Ajabota maybe 9, 10. Because food where then they chop, they determine their growth. Now, the son, can they admire, can they follow the guy, they look the thing. Now in the mother say, this thing is bad though. The boy say no. The woman's son say no. She say, do you know the difference between those wearing tattoo and those not wearing tattoo, carrying tattoo? Very intelligent boy. I should say the woman, they hear me now. The boy say, this tattoo shows you that the ones with tattoo are bigger boys. And the ones without tattoo are dollar boys. That is, they are dull. And you know when you have tattoo, even in the midst of your mates, you are above the rest. Small boy, now they demonstrate that. I don't know when I lose control. Me, the woman don't know me, I don't know her. The disciplinarian in me begin to boil. They push me. I try to hold myself back. Now I tell her, I say, my son, come here. I said, this tattoo is bad. I said, I can't even, I sure say the boy go to school, you know, they hear me. I thought, say, anybody where you see him with tattoo, this kind of tattoo, where this guy carry, say before he go die, he go turn arm robber. Yes. The boy look me, I say, you like arm robber? He say, no. I say, anybody will carry tattoo like this, you see this work way they do, he go live and one day he go turn arm robber, because that is number one sign, say the person, na irresponsible person, if he join robbery. The boy body weak small, but you know weak well, because this nowadays children, they can read in between the lines. I don't know what I go do. I say, make I save this boy, because this boy can have great influence over his peers. Please. Now I call police. I call the police distress call. I say, I did one barbing salon here, but I just step out. I say, if they come, make them know, identify me. Say, for that salon as a whole, anybody where they see say he resemble criminal, make them arrest them go. Boy, that small picking open mouth. God help me. May God bless CP Balachiroma. Make we appreciate CP Balachiroma. Make we appreciate Manza. Manza aka Maza, the command PRO. As I called, make that call, in no reach 7 minutes, patrol van don't come from Garki division. It be like a combination of regular police and SARS with their guns. I don't even know say they don't come, because my belief is say you call police, it go take like 1 hour. They don't resume. Now the guy we carry the tattoo, if they look for where to hide, I say, what happened? They say they don't come. The police don't come. And you know, the swag where they take land, open door, they no lock the door quick. And they mean to do their work. They come to profile all of us, make them pick the ones, because even as we gather here, now Indian hemp joint with this?
No, sir.
Now Gogoro joint with this?
No, sir.
Now where then they take drug with this?
No, sir.
But everybody is a suspect. Yes. Police have the right to come in here, pick 1, 2, 3, or 20, or 30. Suspect. You go there, if you are innocent, they release you. So police can do that randomly. They have the power. It is a constitutional power. Even me here now suspect. Before they enter, because I know say if they enter, he wear short sleeve. They go the first way they go see now that tattoo. Now rush with the barber clothes. I just go meet them. Officer, how nowadays? Welcome. Now me call, but the person way with the suspect. Bill, I say he suspect something. He don't come out here. And they say, but let us enter and check. I say, no, the man don't go. Now beg before they go. That boy, we sit down with that in mama. If you see the boy, the way the boy body weak. Now I say, I no talk again. No. Then they bow my head, When they won't go, now I ask the boy, I just turn small. I say, my son, he say, sir. I say, when are you going to do your tattoo? He said, never. By God, those were his words. Never. Sir, never. I said, no, I mean, even if it is a small one, he said, sir, never. If you see the mother's face, she was so happy. Now, the way they train us when we grow be that. Every other person's child is your child. But I was lucky that the mother was a good woman. She belongs to our generation. It to say now these modern day women, where they deceive themselves in the name of civilization, as I do that thing, she go pick offense. She may even embarrass me in the public. Not here now. Make when I tell them, say, hey, this don't carry light. Make they own that generator where me can dash us. The generator when Mikano dash us 200 kVA with 5,000 liters of diesel we then give us with the tank. Then they start them. Yeah.
Supply game village.
Now so. Now what happened with that? Madam, stay with your children, please. Go and stay with your children. Go and stay with your children, please. You understand? Yes, sir. It was in this kind women where things say they civilize. Why would you talk to? In fact, some women talk say, I did try that the son will be traumatized. You know that we can abuse words, English words. Waiting be traumatized. Waiting day for traumatization when we reach Peking when they behave well. At that age, if they tell you, say, tattoo na inspiration. I went as far as giving an example. When I know they watch ball, since we Mourinho know they play again. Now I say, you get one footballer where they donate blood regularly. What him be name? Ronaldo. Make we clap for Ronaldo. Ronaldo talk say, why he know they do tattoo? Now because he they donate blood. Yes. Which means tattoo can contaminate your blood. And people they do them. In the name of say, I won't blend. Which guy you they do? Where from there, as old age don't they catch up with you, cancer go follow. Then you go come they regret your life all through the remaining time where you get. My brothers, my sisters, we are talking about losing this generation. And if we are not careful about this generation, the next generation will be worse. Because now so the thing they degenerate reach this level. I don't know whether I want to understand. Yes, all these things where they happen for this country, nobody today is start. The people where they shout youth of nowadays, now then start them. Before you go hear young man with thief money, you don't hear 10 old men and women who don't thief better money. Well, they won't talk about morals. They say, you know, these young people, yes, we know say some young people don't disappoint, yes. What of una we be old cargoes? What you una don't do? No be una set the foundation. It to say una make them difficult or make them uninteresting. These young people no go there enticed. Back to JAMB. JAMB una they see. They get some mark scores where they give people. Person never even sit for the exam in order to cover up their lapses. I go call the PRO JAMB here, make you explain to us why then they allocate marks to people when no sit for that particular paper. They go just sit down, somebody go just sit down on your own, you go look your face for passport. This one resemble Yoruba.
Person we no book.
Make I give an 49. This one resemble Nupe. May I give an 22. This one na Baggy. May I give an 60. This one na Igbo. Ah, my former landlord na Igbo. He deal with me. Make I give an 2. Yes. Make una hear from this young man. My brother, waiting be your name.
Good morning, Honorary President. Good morning, Brekete family.
Compose yourself and talk to me with confidence. No, the Ben. Are you from Ben there?
Yes, sir.
Stand straight.
Okay.
Talk to me. Your head no go touch.
All right, sir.
We use your height, measure the studio.
Yes, sir. Okay, my name is Momo Temidayo.
Momo
Temidayo.
Temidayo.
Yes, sir.
Banya?
Partially.
Now,
okay.
Tell us your story.
All right.
But we are not going to conclude this matter until tomorrow.
All right, sir.
Anti-corruption / whistleblowing. Okay, but sir. Tell us your story.
All right, sir. On 11th of April, that was last month, I was to write my JAMB, by 1:30 p.m. at GSS Karu. And I was there very early, around 10, because I'm not too conversant with the area. So I was there and I waited till the time for the exam, but it didn't start. So it took until 7:30 p.m., that's 7:30 in the evening, before we were allowed to enter the hall. From what time to what time? 1:30. In the afternoon? In the afternoon to 7:30. In the evening? In the evening. That's people, children? Yes, sir. Some people will go write that exam. Some no reach your age. Yes, sir. Some na girls. Yes, sir. Some na boys. Yes, sir. And some are from far places. Yes, sir. Someone even came from Maiduguri. In center now here. Are we together? Yes, sir. So carry on with your story. Okay, sir. So we entered by 7:30 and they told us that the server was not good. So we had to wait till 9. Wait, make I even interrupt you small. In the center where my daughter wrote her JAMB exam in Masaka, the computer they used malfunctioned. They couldn't finish their exam and nothing was done about it. Now my daughter is depressed because she couldn't make it. I shudder to think why JAMB cannot, JAMB cannot arrange for a receipt in centers like this. Peter, the daughter is depressed because we don't make them look like, say, if you fail exam, you are a failure in this country. Yet these other countries we don't develop, you will hear professor of volcanology. Una know it be professor of volcanology. Vulcanizer. Now vulcanizer, he never goes school for China. He don't do vulcanizer for like 15, 20 years, and he they do am well. They go give him professorship. When you want take, they go create faculty or a department of volcanology in a university. Person will not go school, now go lecture on volcanology. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Yes, sir. But here, they say make small pikin will be 15 years, will pass the exam, no get admission. And when una won't give employment, una go say if person pass 23, he don't old pass. Which magic person go do? You tell and say at 15 you not go get admission. Okay, at 15 you even get admission. You go study maybe medicine. How many years? 6, 7. 6, 7 years. 7 years plus 15. We never mention about ASU strike and other strikes them. Then they go come ask you, I beg give gentle daddy from Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Council, and then go. I say they go ask you for 5, 7 years experience. Where you go get the experience from? From your mama womb, I be from for your dream. Una know why then they peg them like that? They are children. Or those private schools where then they go. Once the Pekin don't reach primary 3, the 4th year, he don't write common entrance. -2 out of the once he enter JS1, JS2, he do JS exam. Before they go enter SS1, he don't write. Wait, next semester. He don't register for WAEC. He don't do mock. He don't do WAEC. You, even if they give you similar opportunity, your papa never get money from him place of work. So their plan now, make you, as you they do the 6 years, your papa go they cut small, they keep. At the end of the 6th year, you don't gather enough money to push you to the next level. Now continue, my dear. Sorry for interrupting you. No problem, sir. So, sorry, around 9. The GM Communications, okay. They call. Hello, GM Communications, Mr. Fadikpe. Good morning. Good
morning, sir. My ordinary and the Brekete family.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. I want to apologize for the loss of supply for the areas where where we have Human Rights Radio.
Yes, sir.
I've made inquiries about what is happening. They are trying to get back to me on the information, but I'm sure we're likely to have supply restored to that place not too long from now.
Let's appreciate GM Communications, Mr. Fadipe.
We're really sorry for the interruption in this.
GM Communications, sir. Mr.
I can't hear you. I don't know if you are hearing me.
I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Hello,
Make I call you back. Make I call you back. You get message you are one gear. Partnership is partnership. It's a two-way thing, not a one-way thing. AEDC don't support us well. And we are ready to support AEDC in all angles, all ramifications. Now him at the course.
Hello, sir.
Hello, GM Communications, Mr. Fadikbe.
Sir.
Now, you know, we are lifetime partners.
Yes, that's true, sir.
Now, anytime we get situation like this,
yes, sir,
you don't need to give us up to 10, 20 minutes notice. Send the message to Human Rights Radio.
Yes, sir.
We go do the announcement. It no go cost to anything. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, any day, any time. Just send the message. We will announce. Because
my ordinary.
Yes, sir.
I want to appreciate you for this support that you are giving to us. I mean, whether personally or officially, you have been very wonderful. Make I leave the personal, make I talk official. You see, there are two types of interruptions like this. One are hello?
Yeah, planned one.
One are planned one are unplanned one. This one, when it happens, so now unplanned. If it be say something just, if it be say not even from our own network, like the thing from start, if it start from transmission, if it start from our own. So, but if not planned one, we will always announce, especially if not something where we know say it will last for some time. So electricity now one kind of way, we say at times now they give you notice, go just happen bam like that.
Okay, thank you.
Again, about our level of development too. So make you obvious, my ordinary.
Let's appreciate GM Communications. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Make you greet Mr. Chabuka for me and the GM Technicals and everybody for AEDC, including my security men at the gate.
I will tell everybody, sir. Yes. They hear you as they talk, so
okay.
My ordinary.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, yes, sir. Nigeria will get to that. Yes, but so my dear, continue.
Okay, so by 9 o'clock we started the exam finally.
9 o'clock in the night.
9 p.m. Yes, in the night.
Yeah.
So the connection was still not good because
the internet connection.
Yes, it was epileptic. It was going and coming. So
and you are expected to finish your paper in maybe 2 hours.
Yes, sir.
And the epilepsy happened for almost 1 hour 30 minutes.
Yes, sir. So by 12, that's 12 a.m.
in the night, midnight.
Yes.
People, children.
Yes, sir.
Una there for that isolated place.
Parents were already around and were already worried. Some parents were already crying. So by 12 a.m. we continued because the connection was now better since it was midnight already. So one of the invigilators now came out and said that we should go home, that will be rescheduled.
Collect the tag. 6 months. Escort him out. Tell them at the gate, 6 months. Thank you.
So he came out and said that we should go and that the exam will be rescheduled.
The invigilator?
Yes, sir. So
around 12 o'clock?
Yes, sir. So we said no, that we wanted to finish it because we had already stayed that long. So many persons had not eaten since morning.
Are you serious?
Yes, sir. Even me.
You know chop throughout that day?
Yes, sir. I had not eaten since morning. I was very hungry and tired. Everyone was just, and the place was so rowdy because of everything. So we told him no. Then he went inside and locked everyone out and told us that we should go. Yeah. That it will be rescheduled. Okay, so because it was night, we could not do much, so we just left and went home, hoping that it will be rescheduled. Then we didn't want to take chances, so we decided to go to JAMB office to lay the complaint, and they said we should write a letter of complaint. So we did that. At the security post, they said we should drop it there, that they'll come and gather them and take them and sort everything out. That will be rescheduled. So we submitted a letter of complaints, went home, and we're hoping to hear from them. We didn't hear from them. Some persons are now saying that it will be after the results have been released that will be rescheduled. So we waited till after the results were released. Then I called someone. Okay, sorry, he called me and now told me that he just checked this result and saw his result, and that he scored 219.
For that that paper, what will not do?
Yes, sir. We couldn't finish. So, and me, I had about 50 minutes left. I had one full subject left. So I went to check. I was worried. I checked and I saw that my score was 240. That's from
Plus
the
the
three
one you did not
subjects.
finish.
Yes, sir.
The one you did not finish was also excluded.
Yes.
In the other ones, in 3 subjects, I scored like on an average 75. But in the one that I did not do at all, they scored me 19.
You know, do compensation. All my people go.
So after that, I went back to the office. Initially, my brother called someone he knows in JAMB, and the woman said there's nothing that can be done. And I've actually been looking for admission into medicine. So I knew that score would probably not be enough. So I
interested they give you score where reach enough. You for no count here complain. When I don't see
300.
My honorable president.
Yes, PRO JAMB. Good morning, sir.
I did road they come.
You did road they come.
They come here.
Oh yeah, come explain here.
I did road they come. I will soon be there.
Thank you. Nigeria will get to that stage by the grace of God. Are we making progress?
Yes, sir.
Make we see whether exam result na bonanza. Continue, my dear, before you go enter studio.
So I went back to JAMB office to complain again, and their body language, everything was just off. They were telling me I should go, that I scored 240 and I'm coming to complain. That I should leave their office, I should go and change my course, and that was what they told me.
Are we together?
I said I must come to Human Rights Radio because I've been listening to the program and I've been seeing the good things you've been doing, sir. So I said I must be here, and I told my brother, and he too was very sad throughout that period. So his wife was so happy when I said I was coming here, and she said that she would follow me. So that was why he came with me yesterday. Thank you, sir.
Let's appreciate this Nigeria. When I hear about, my dear, sit down. Make the PRO come.
Okay, sir.
Make we hear waiting in get to talk.
All right, sir.
Next Friday, we go do anybody will get case against JAMB.
Yes, sir.
Whether this year, last year, or 20 years ago.
Yes, sir.
I'm serious. I'm serious. If you know you have a case against JAMB, because we want to get it right. If JAMB can disqualify you and you remain disqualified, then something has to be done. Who is policing the police?
Good question.
Okay, me 13-year-old girl set to earn a PhD in UK.
Yes.
13 years old. Collect microphone, read them now. Collect microphone, read them. Although na social media,
like when we did,
go that side. Na social media, I know they trust social media.
No, I heard the story.
I don't know.
When we reject our own 15 years old not to go into higher institution, here a 13 years old is set to start her PhD in the UK. Even 10 years old accepted into the university.
It not be age now.
The IQ.
Not be age. It was in our age. It was in our age. Some of these our ancestors will be our leaders. Suppose don't get the village. They are not grandpas, they are ancestors.
Grandmaster.
My dear, sit down.
Thank you, sir.
Best you know when they born your father, you know when they born your mother, you know when they born your father's father. Yeah, that is your grandfather. And he, now mate, he be with your great grandfather. What is he? An ancestor. Who would they call ancestor? Not the person who born your grandfather. From the people who born your grandfather, now ancestors then be. Elijah, oh yeah, quickly.
Good morning, once again, Honorable President.
Nigeria ambassador to US is almost 90.
About 5 years ago, I wanted to change my children's primary school. I went to a particular school at Huseye. They said they run a British system, and that if the children are not up to, because they are twins, if they are not up to 5 years, they cannot take them in primary one. So I have to move to another school.
British system.
That's what they said.
No be the same Britain now colonize us. And if you go to Britain, not be Britain, they say somebody 10 years, why enter university? So
most of the school here in Abuja, that's what they do. And moving to the next level, nobody's primary one child or children will read the book of primary 2. Primary 2 will read primary 4. So by the time you reach primary 5, you are no longer going to primary 6.
That's what they do now.
That is the system.
Oh, now what did they happen with that?
90% in Nigeria today.
Oh. That's why they enter. Give a microphone. Give a microphone. Oh, yeah, pass now. Once they read your this thing.
You know, the system they do now is before when private schools just come out, then go say na nursery 1. But now, playgroup day. From playgroup, they don't teach them A for apple, B for bapu, C for sapu.
Yes.
Then from playgroup, so
G for Jesus.
Because nowadays I know say they go out A for akaramakala. So now, by the time they don't do 3 years for the private school, before they enter nursery 1, they don't finish nursery 1 and nursery 2 book. Then they can't enter primary 1. They don't finish primary 1 for primary 2 readers and because it's for nursery. Then from primary 4, they don't do exam.
Now, una will be Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Council. Una fit do anything within the educational sector?
Of course, yes. We go look our law again.
Make una check una law. Ogaranya, you want talk?
Waiting we go feed you.
Ordinary President, the thing where they worry me be say even this one where we they talk, you go see those children where you go to say then they for primary 1, they finish primary 3 textbook or programs. The assignments where then they give the children, it they be like say the teachers no sabi their age again, or not the parents, then they give the assignment. Because they don't give many assignments where we say, when I look at my go, as well than me, they give this assignment. Oh, my picking.
He get not too long ago. They give Zara one exam, one assignment. She carry come house. So the mother and Zara come put me for center. I open eyes, see. I don't know the answer. You know what I do? I form sleep.
But the teachers know say that pikin no fit answer that question.
I should say even the teacher don't know the answer.
They know. So now what are they encouraging? They go give assignment, they go return, the parents go do the assignment, the pikin go carry them like say nain do am. Like say nain.
So what are you encouraging?
So corruption. Na copying, na corruption you they teach that pikin.
At that age.
Because you tell them make you go internet. Look at my son where they 4 years, and they give him make you go internet, go bring out all the different means of transportation. How he go take bring them? And na me go bring them, then he go carry them go school, go show them say na assignment, na him do them. So waiting with the teacher.
And it will say, you know, that kind of one where they go tell your 4 years old pikin make you bring the 4 means of transportation. It will say, now you be a mechi. as Minister of Transport. If they ask your pikin that kind of thing, we go know say the thing don't flow for him blood. But you, which transport? Keke na pepper be okada. Share the microphone. Share the microphone.
Waiting, I go suggest make we they do. My wife na teacher, so waiting she they do. Be say na public school she they teach. So waiting she they do. She go write for the paper. Don't ask me question. It's my child. So one day the teacher come write back, say it is to make you to help your child. Then she can't tell me, say, see, I say, Ntoy, she be na you be teacher. Oh yeah, answer teacher back. Say you are teaching in public school and you they carry your children and go private school.
That's your wife?
Yeah. So since then, I withdraw all my children.
Let's appreciate this man.
So they went, she taught them in public school there. And then the headmistress was so happy that she started telling all the other teachers. So because the implication is that where you are teaching is bad.
You are a stakeholder.
If your children are not there.
If you bring your children there, it means you are a stakeholder.
So see, all of them, they started doing same because they were now, it will give the teacher the moral ground to work harder because you know,
and ensure that quality education is ensured. Let's appreciate this family. Gentle daddy and gentle mommy. Okay, say something, sir.
I think the question we should ask ourselves, if you are paying 1 million naira school fees, how do they justify it if they don't give you all this wahala? That's to tell you they are working. Why they are not working? When we're in the school, to get one first class, it's like a camel passing through the rest of the needle. But today, schools are producing 200 first class
at the same time.
So you are paying that 1 million naira for first class, not what the children know. That's not the truth.
Kai! Let's appreciate our uncle.
Ordinary president, like what thing they do at the talk, say be like person where they sell restaurant and you know they chopping on.
You go sell me then go buy from somewhere.
Yes.
The PRO JAMB down there for corner. He gave for gate. I hope they know JAMB.
But these schools, do they have regulators? Are there people that look through what they are doing?
If you talk to Minister of Education, they go tell you say to.
Or are they just collecting registration
to
fees?
Regulate private school, not be part of their mandate. When I remember,
but they register.
When I remember one time where we do one case here, where Ministry of Education talks say, which is school they say they know the part of their regulation no cover the school.
But they register those schools, so they go register.
We leave matter for Matthias, I beg. Yeah, collect microphone. Now the man will come up from one school where the professor.
Yes, my name is Kelechi Nkwacha. You see, they get the reason we make Finland education be the best in the world. If we must copy, they'll make we copy the right people. Like, see, civilization no be the same thing as westernization. For Finland, they know they start school until later age, until around 7. They leave them, make them be children. That it can't make me understand.
Make you mold your children morally.
That's the way you they mold your children morally. I can't get them from there. I say now, what these people they do, and they teach them cooperation, not be competition. They know they check results, who be this. They know they do them. And when they ask them, they can't talk. They see they got this thing even from America. But because American schools, they want money, they want push money. That's why they call it competition. So that this school be Ivy League school, so they go pay premium price for these schools. Otherwise, they don't do that.
It's cooperation,
yes,
not competition.
Not competition. So they teach them all these things and they inculcate them from the beginning, so they fit do all these things. But we copy halfway, Sha.
If your Peking come house, can't tell you say, "Mommy, I'm tired." You say, "What is it?" You say, "We mop the ground, we cut the grass." Some of them will begin to provoke. Japan no get cleaner for their schools. They no get people with the senior class, they cook for junior class. Junior class, they they do the mopping, cleaning of glass. The first thing we wanna go do if I enter Japan school now to clean the environment. After una don't clean the environment, una go come do exercise. After physical fitness, then una go come enter class small. And once it reach time for siesta, all of una must go sleep. As una they sleep, una seniors, the ones where they ahead of una, they for kitchen, they cook food where una go chop. If una reach their level, una go cook for the ones where they come. They are building leaders. Yes. That will know that I am a leader, but I am not a leader to be upon you. I am a leader to serve you. Make we clap for Japan, Jare. My brothers, my sisters, many people no go like this topic where we start so. Some go like them. Some no go like them. Majority of these are our leaders today. Make any of them mention how much he pay for school fees. And if you want mention, make you mention where rain they fall. So that when you lie, thunder go just hit them, -1. Most of these big men, make them mention how much they pay for school fees, including feeding. Then they even give them allowance. Oh, see my daddy here. Give her a microphone, make you expose them. Daddy, good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, come forward, sir. Sorry, sir. Gently. Gently, sir. Good morning, sir. Sit here, sir. Sit here. Support and make you sit down.
Good morning, sir. Ordinary President.
Good morning, Daddy.
They even give them school uniform and feeding.
You follow? You follow enjoy the school fees?
I do, sir. You
follow enjoy the uniform?
I do, sir.
You follow for people who destroyed Nigeria. Now, sorry, sir. I'm just joking, sir. You know, as your son, I can play with you once in a while. No problem, but please forgive me, sir.
No problem, sir.
You see, now your mates, now them contemporaries,
yes, sir.
Now them destroyed this country.
I agree with you, sir.
You agree, sir? Make we clap for Daddy for admitting. Why una see Daddy here, you no follow thief money? It will say you follow thief money, you no go even near here. You go there among the people where, if their driver tuned to this station, they say, can you tune off to this radio? What is wrong with you? This man talking on radio is a madman. He's a madman.
Moral justification.
You understand? You no get moral justification. But Daddy no follow. Now he make it a partner with us now. You know, follow at the cock forget them. You know, you get the ones who no follow, but they are friends. Remember them, carry them along. You understand? At this old age, they go just call them, hello, can you supply cotton wool? He said, cotton wool for what? He said, can you supply cotton wool? He said, I will send somebody with a proposal, just put it on your letterhead paper. He said, but I don't have a company. He said, oh, okay, it will bring money for you. Just go quickly register a company. He said, he said, okay, okay, let it then bring you to my office. They go, the same director, we call him, or PAMSEC. Under in drawer, he get more than 11 registered companies. You go just look, you go look for the one we use for a very long time. You go just say, oh yeah. Now so then they share our money. Civil servants are contractors, some, if not most of them. Daddy, thank you very much, and for this admission where you admit, maintain that position. You are not going back to
Thank you very much, sir.
The PRO JAMB day for studio. Make we introduce himself, make he tell us waiting make and rush come this early morning. As you say, maybe in our sleep we wake him up from. And I'm happy to have interrupted his sleep. Introduce yourself.
Thank you very much, Honorary President. My name is Dr. Fabian Benjamin. I was on my way to Bori. In fact, I was almost in Duse when the issue came up, and I felt that
Marmara hit you.
I felt that I should turn back and address the issues.
Should the young man repeat it before you, or you were able to capture everything?
I got where he said they were in an examination up to 12-1.
Yes.
I got where he said they didn't write examination and scores.
Yes.
And I think basically those are the major issues.
Okay, answer.
And if I understand him very well, he's talking about the center in Karo, right?
Yes. That's what
I was. If you
different centers get problem.
If you observe, you will notice that I was there up to 3 a.m. in the morning. I was in my house when a friend called me that examination was still going on in Karo, and I left that night. In fact, I was even wearing my short. It was when I got to that flyover that I discovered I was wearing short and all these things. So I got there. I was even the one that insisted that exam must be terminated.
Okay, come now, come front.
Yes, I was the one.
Resemble person will come. Give him the second microphone. Abi, if you know the Saboro was that one, Boro was that one. But no worry. Sorry, sir, elder. Is it on? Yes.
Immediately information got.
You say this man resembles.
Yes, sir. He looks like the person
that came.
Exam. Yes, sir.
At about what time?
At about 12:31.
Okay.
And immediately I got.
Make we appreciate him. For a civil servant to live in house.
Very short.
With knicker. No pant. Sorry, only knicker. Going to do in work. Short knicker. No be every civil servant fit sacrifice in sleep and in safety.
At that time.
Let's appreciate him. And as we appreciate, and no means say we no go flog him. Continue.
So immediately I got that information, I put a call across to the registrar, and he was alarmed that examination could be going on at that time. We have clear court rules on what examination should be. And as I speak, the technical officer of that center, the supervisor or staff that were in that center, as I speak, they are on suspension. That is
now, you say when you mentioned unto the registrar, he was alarmed.
He was alarmed because
now, if you hear about other centers,
I will come to that.
Yeah, wait. If you hear about other centers, contact the registrar. He no go alarm.
I will explain to you.
He go siren.
No, I will explain to you. We have clear court rules on how examination should be conducted. 7 o'clock, candidates are expected to be at the center for screening. By 9, the first session commences. What happened in that center was that the technical officer had uploaded examination the first session in the morning. The second session ate into the last session. The examination they were writing was the last session. And she felt that she could go ahead with the examination and finish on time. Midway into the examination, she had issues. What she would have done at that moment...
be the issue where she get? Give them made off the mic. Engineer Fortune.
There's center capacity. And one of the decisions we've taken, if you have followed us keenly on our website, you will see that we've banned all school-based centers. All centers in secondary schools are completely banned. We're not going to use any center in secondary school, except if that center is owned by that school, and the principal is the administrator of that center. Because we've noticed that some of these centers don't have what it takes to do this examination. The challenge is actually...
Why would I not verify first before we make a center?
We've done that. We've even done what we call mock. The essence of mock is to verify the capacity of these centers. But unfortunately, when you are doing mock, you will not have enough candidate for you to go all hawk for a full center. A full center is 250 candidates. You may have like 100 candidates. You put them on the machines. It will fly. But by the time you subject that center to a rigorous test of 750 per day, they will begin to, some system will begin to fail. But what we've done in that particular center and others in similar circumstances is that we've rescheduled those candidates for examination. I'm happy when I came here, you were talking about secondary schools and all these things. One of the challenges we've always had in our exercise is that school-based registration, there's something we call group registration, which we are highly against. Some of these early schools that we're talking about here.
Which early school?
The capital, the big main schools and...
Oh, now early you talk?
Yeah.
You say... private school where big men children they go. Talk and make
some of
everybody.
the private schools that big men children, people that have money, they attend.
When I don't they hear.
What they do,
you know, be say now only me talking.
We have a lot of challenge with them, and the management have decided that look, we are going to come hard on them. They collect, our registration is 3,500 naira.
Those people are so connected, they can remove your registrar.
15,000, 20,000. The registrar does not care.
Even you, PRO, they can remove you.
I don't also care. I will do my best. We have over 200 million Nigerians.
Two of them no care. Not gonna buy Kia motor give them.
So what they do is that registration is 3,500. They will collect 15,000, 20,000 from this candidate, from parents. When they are going by, they say, bring registration.
Some 30.
30,000 stuff like that. They will now go to these centers in mass. They will collect, they will get this center. At times they move the router from the center registration to the school and begin to do group registration. Like yesterday, somebody called me that his son, the phone number he used for registration, that it was the school. He doesn't know whether it is the principal's phone number or the teacher's phone number. Instead of the parent to use their own phone number. And now when we reschedule this examination, we send text to their phone number and email. One man has all the email and the phone numbers that they've used. He didn't care. And that is why some of them missed the reschedule exam. If you observe, you will notice that even when I got there, I was saying, look, we have to stop this. There's someone that say, I know, we are almost finishing. We are not going to come back here again. I said, look, it is better for you to come back and do the writing. Because by the time this result comes out, issues will begin to crop up. Some people will see the result and say, it's better for me to have written this examination again. And in the situation whereby he says somebody didn't finish, you know, he was contradicting himself. He said, we wrote exam, we didn't finish, but we have result. There is no way you will not write exam and you have result, Mr. President. We can pull out the script. I'm not the registrar, but I can make this promise on his behalf. That we can pull out the candidate if he has the result. If he has the number now, I can call office now.
Dr. Fabian.
I'm telling you, no. I'm serious about it.
Dr. Fabian. Answer me now, Dr. Fabian.
I hear you, sir.
No, say na raining season be this.
Yes.
My dear.
Okay, sir.
Uncle is talking.
Yes, sir.
Now your phone number, where I see for that your sleep,
yes, sir,
where you attach to your complaints.
Yes, sir.
That number now you get them personally, abi na the school give you.
It's mine.
Yours personally.
Yes, sir.
The email where you use, now the school give you, abi na your own personally.
It's mine. Okay.
For how long have you been using the email?
We created it for the exam.
For the exam?
Yes, sir.
For how long have you been using the phone line?
For about 3 months.
3 months. Now, did anybody reach out to you?
No, I checked my email every day. Every blessed day.
What about SMS? Did anybody send any SMS to you?
SMS.
And no email?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure that email is functional?
Yes, sir.
Did you receive any other email through that same email?
Yes, sir.
And which means the email was very functional.
Yes, sir.
Up to
if there's
today.
A system, I can prove it, sir.
Okay,
yes,
very good. Now, sir, I have done the cross-examination for you, but if you have additional cross-examination, cross-examine him.
You know, the good thing about email is that it's something that I can pull the message I sent to you, even if you've deleted your own. I can pull from my end the message I have sent to you, and it will show the date I have sent that message.
Yes.
It's a very simple something.
Doctor,
it's not something that, but it is not for us.
Doctor, you see this man with, which color be this shirt? Orange. You see? My daughter sabi all these purple, orange. Me, if he pass blue, red, green, yellow, white, basic primary color. Now I know. But anything lilac, which one be cyan again? I don't know.
Magenta.
Ocean blue.
Magenta.
Now, magenta. You see this man where sit down near you, so, doctor.
I'm seeing.
He's a forensic expert, PhD. In forensic investigation and analysis. Ogaranya, doctor is talking about your field. Can you please educate him?
Doctor, sir, there are things you don't argue when it comes to communication in electronics. particularly the phone and the email. You can send an email. You have evidence that you sent an email, but the email didn't get to who you sent it to.
Destination.
Yes, either there are errors in your addressing system or the email was not just delivered. Even phone. A typical example, in our sites and services housing estate project, we send WhatsApp messages to update customers. A number of customers complain they don't get WhatsApp. And we're arguing, my staff, they were arguing that they are sending WhatsApp messages until I sat down with them and demonstrated to them that they were not getting the messages. So you don't argue with your customer that you sent him an email, that you have evidence that is sufficient to make him to have the email. If he say he didn't receive the email, he didn't receive it, unless there is a forensics audit that traces the email, traces that the email was received, read by him. Please.
Thank you. So, Doctor, over to you, sir.
Well, you see, examination is a very serious business.
Yes.
And I keep saying it everywhere, that if we get it wrong at this level, we would have gotten it wrong completely. And that explains why we put certain perimeters, certain rules that must be obeyed. And one of our standards is that for this year, we made it abundantly clear that we're not going to do any exam after results have been released. And we went all the hog. At that center that day, I announced to them that that examination was going to be rescheduled. That day. We are examining candidates that are university bound. And if you are in a center, announcement was made that examination was going to be rescheduled. Email, phone number is just one of the channels of communication with them. They have what we call profile. I was here and I told you that every candidate has a room. The room is that you immediately send your name to 55019. You have created a room for yourself on our domain. If you go to your profile, you have all other information about yourself. Beside email, beside phone number, text message, you go to your profile. This information is also dumped there for you to check. If you are checking this information and you have friends, and some of his friends have written,
collect microphone, sorry, sir.
What I was about to say is I had 4 people's number, 4, and none of them are written. None of them, all of them saw their results without having a reschedule. And
they gave them bonanza of mark.
Sorry, sir.
Yes,
sorry,
sir.
sir. Let me explain. Let me explain something. Sorry, sir. Let me explain. It's mixing.
Daddy, collect microphone.
It's mixing 2 issues here. There are candidates that have submitted their examination. The reschedule is not for everybody. It's only for candidates. If you notice that I collected the e-slip. I collected the e-slip for some candidates. Yes, it is only for candidates that will collect their e-slips. For those ones that have submitted their results, that have their examination. Computer have their examination. It's not about 4 of his friends.
No, they are not submitted. They are not submitted. I have their phone numbers here. We can put a call through to them.
One of their numbers. Make we call them.
Can you give me the registration number? Let's do something.
When they call in.
If you have the registration number, I can call our director IT. Let's do something practical and.
They go mention their number here. Make una sorry say we no do other cases so. Oh, it's okay, ba? Okay.
Consign our children.
Okay. 081 36 26.
What's the person's name?
No, come out, go back. Look for another number out of the 4 numbers. Randomly, oh. Please, I'm going to lie. Please forgive me. I'm going to disguise. I'm going to claim that I'm calling him from JAMB. Good idea, yes? Yes. Even though this month you are not supposed to lie. Astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah.
Disguise.
Doing your work, you remember that God is watching you. If I enter my grave now, only me. Until
The work, no.
Lawyer, no, they work there. Okay, thank you. Daddy has assured me. No. Daddy is. Make we, you know, say now, how many times we they call person? We don't call how many times?
2.
Excuse me. Or yeah, Abi, you go call them with your number. Maybe because you don't get this number. Call them with your number, tell and say,
no big man.
Somebody, you there for JAMB office, then go call them from JAMB office. So, Dr. Fabian, if you talk, once he pick, now you go cross-examine him because you know the right questions to ask. No problem. This one, we don't call him 3 times, you know, go. While we are trying to get it right, make we take some calls. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, my President.
Yes, you have 1 minute. Waiting be your name. Where you develop from? Waiting be your contributor.
My name is John. I will call you from Marabasa. I bet this JAMB, they really need to go back to their drawing board. They really, the whole system is so jeopardized, sir. And I have another appeal, sir. Yesterday, around 4 in the evening, I saw, when I was coming back from work, I saw a fellow man with gun, with a long knife around Maraba under bridge. He was on top of Okada. Please, sir, the National Assembly needs to do something about this thing. Where these people need to walk around in the heart of the city with
tell them, say they call them from JAMB.
Not good. The way they walk around with arms in the heart of the city is not good. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So we go call them now. Dr. Fabian, you go use this thing. Sorry, my dear.
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello. Good morning, sir.
This is Dr. Fabian calling from JAMB.
Hello.
This is Dr. Fabian calling from JAMB.
Okay. Good morning, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
You wrote the last JAMB examination.
Yes, sir.
Which center did you sit for the examination?
I wrote the exam here in GSS Karu.
How was the examination?
The exam was not good at all.
But were you able to write?
Not successfully.
But you wrote?
I wrote, but I'm not the one that submitted, and I didn't finish.
But you wrote, but you didn't finish?
Yes, and I'm not the one that submitted.
No, but you know that it submits automatically once the time finishes.
No, my time didn't finish. The person that is in charge said that he will fix a date for us to come and write. We refuse. Then he switched off the whole system.
Okay.
He switched off all the system and said that he will fix a date for us to come and write.
Okay. And you were not, did you send any message for reschedule?
About the rescheduling? No. I have written to JAMB office through support.
And you got results?
I got results.
What did you score?
I scored 219.
Okay.
Hello? Yes, my dear. Somebody, he has handed over the phone to me now.
Okay.
My name is Ordinary Dr. Ahmad Isa.
Okay.
What is your name again? You are live on radio, on Human Rights Radio and Television 101.1.
Okay.
The name of the program is Brekete Family, a reality radio and television talk magazine program, sir.
Okay, sir.
We are doing this in order to fight on your behalf and other Nigerians that were treated badly in the name of exam.
Yes, sir.
Now you are free to address JAMB and make your appeal. Okay. Go ahead.
My name is Abdurrashid Ibrahim. I'm calling now from Maiduguri.
So you came all the way from Maiduguri to Karu?
I came, sir, all the way from Maiduguri to Karu just to write that exam for that one day and go back.
before I put that, I will write the exam here in Maraba, so that, okay, during that, during strike, then they come and postpone it and they call us strike. That's what makes me that I must go back to school, then come back and write the exam in Maraba.
It's all right. So what you are saying here is the 219 you scored.
Yes.
One of the papers you did not sit for. Perhaps you did not submit.
Yes.
How much? What score did you get?
Actually, sir, I didn't finish chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
My chemistry is the answer. What I answered is very, very, very low in chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
But surprisingly, I got around 63 or 53 in chemistry that I didn't answer many questions.
Thank you very much, my dear.
My physics, sir. Even if it is in here after that they are writing physics, I'm sure I will get 70 in my physics.
Because you are confident you know physics.
I'm confident with my physics. And surprisingly is when I got 33.
Thank you very much. You can rest your case. We are going to do a class. We are going to establish a class action on behalf of all the people that sat for the JAMB.
Okay.
And when it is time for you people to come and testify against JAMB, please let me know. I will send you transport fare. You will come over and testify during the public hearing.
I will even come back on Tuesday because we were finishing our first semester exam by Monday.
We wish you safe journey, sir.
Okay, sir.
Please let me correct.
I handle them well.
Yes, let me correct certain misconceptions there. Our test engine, our machine, is designed in such a way that even if you write your exam and you leave, it submits automatically. You don't need to submit. You can only submit if you want to submit. Even if you don't submit, it submits automatically. That is one.
What if you didn't write? What if you didn't write at all?
Once the time finishes, it submits.
If you submit a blank sheet and score,
yes, it submits and you score.
And they score you.
Listen.
The guy said he did not do physics and he scored 60 something.
The one before us here.
He didn't say he didn't do chemistry.
This one before us here.
He said he wrote a little. Wait, a little out of 50 questions. It all depends on what he means a little. And if you look at, I was in that center, President. I was in that center.
You did not sit for the exam?
I was in that center for close to 3 hours in that session. If you see what went in that center, he might even be confused with the subject that he scored 30 and feeling that maybe that's the subject he scored 70.
No, he's
Sorry,
not
excuse
confused.
me. Hello. Excuse me. Let me land.
Hello, good morning. You will land. Hello, good morning.
We can
morning.
This is
yes.
from Dubai.
Chuku di nwoke di mma nwoke mara mma.
Please, God bless you for what you are doing for that country. You know, until we begin to understand the implications of our actions, we can never get it right. You know, coming to the studio to defend what these children go through. You know, I'm boiling here. I'm in Dubai, but I'm boiling. Let him put these children, let him put them in their own shoes. Let's say this is his children, and they are going through this. How will he feel? I want us to really understand the implications of our actions. Take the ownership, admit we made a mistake. Just like what Concert Ike said, there must be a mistake. Let's find a way to support these children to retake the exams. And we keep on giving excuses. For how long should we continue this way? These people, their families struggle to get the money to pay for their exams, and they didn't take it. They didn't finish it. And you're not doing anything about it. If not because of this radio station, people will not hear about this. And these children will keep on going. You know, you keep on delaying these people. And tomorrow we say that Nigeria is not. How can we move forward when the
Chukudi.
It's so annoying. It's not because of you. Look at what you're handling in that country. Look at the responsibility you are taking. Government is not supporting you, but you keep doing that. You keep fighting for people who doesn't have somebody to fight for them. We have a lovely country. We have everything, but we are suffering. The reason is why. Honestly, why? Look at what you are doing. The program we watch is just 2% of what you handle outside. The ones we did not see.
It's okay, Chukudi. Chukudi. It's so
annoying. It's so annoying.
Sorry,
it's so annoying.
Sorry.
Every time we cry in the studio, we do one or two things. Why is like that?
Sorry, Chukudi, sorry. Take it easy. Thank you. Let's give him an opportunity. Now that you have given him a clue as regards dropping his guards to say, we have made a mistake and we are going to make a frantic effort to correct this mistake. Now, only God knows they make mistake. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Collect microphone.
You know what? Thank you very much. I have when people stand to swear about the authenticity of the work of their computer, their systems, their network, their server, it worries me. They forget that these are created by human beings. When you see people talk about how our system, how our things are, they are perfect, it can't fail. You see, you can create a test engine. You can create a test engine, and then there is a failure. The test engine select a mark. It can happen. It's just about programming error. It takes nothing than to say, hey, there could be an error. If they audit those systems, you cannot be denying. See where the issue started. For you to begin to argue with the person who say, I did chemistry. I didn't do sufficient in chemistry. I know what I did.
And I got 63.
And I got 60. So 83. So it means that I got more than what I did.
Yes.
And so something is wrong with the marking system.
And then the one
if we do not look at it critically, the implication is that we can never give a chance to go back and re-examine those softwares, whether they are doing what they are meant to do.
My president,
sir,
please, can we do something?
Yes, sir. Sorry, quickly. Hello, good morning. You have 1 minute. What is your name? Where are you, Devano, from? Waiting be your complaint.
I'm Devano from Maraba. My name is Victor, sir. I want to correct that impression of him saying that once you log in for JAMB, whatever you wrote is being submitted automatically. That man should not try to defend JAMB. This is the government, and it's working for government.
Why did you say? Why did you say so? Have you written JAMB?
Yes, I would like to give an instance of 4 years ago, or 3 years rather. A friend of mine called Shaggy wrote an exam to MDA. If he first entered the system, he wrote about like 45 minutes. The system tripped off. When they turn it on, it has to start all over again. By that time, the ones he wrote, if at all it has been submitted automatically, are they not supposed to bring it back? They are supposed to bring it back. But what he's saying here is that because whatever he wrote is being submitted automatically, that is not true.
And that NDA no be the first time be that. Once they want to disqualify you, the system will trip off.
After he entered again and he started all over again, he scored about 179 and he needed 180. Because of that 1 mark, NDA denied him the admission.
Okay, thank you.
Because of 1 mark.
Thank you.
There was no time again.
Thank you very much.
So
thank you.
Not try to defend anything there.
Thank you. Thank you. He will talk now. Hello, good morning. Oh, lo. You have 1 minute. Is that Usman from Russia?
Yes, I am Usman from Russia. Doctor, I'm very sorry to tell you that your knowledge to computer is just minimum. For the whole world, no country or there is no computer system that is 100% perfect. You have to correct that impression. No country in this world, let's talk of Africa or Nigeria, that can say your computer is 100% perfect. It's wrong, sir. Please correct that impression. And to the caller that just called from Maiduguri, he admitted that the score was given to him that does not belong to him.
Bonanza. Bonanza.
That even said it. And why are you trying to defend the government? There is nothing to defend here. Apologize and allow these young, innocent people to
Thank you. Thank you. He has made
thank you, Honorable Ahmed. I want us to do something because this is a test of our credibility. When I started, I made it clear that there was an issue in that center. And we did examine 667 centers across the nation. We had issues in some centers, and what I was saying was what we did to address those issues. Saying that we have issues is admitting that, yes, there were challenges. I never said there were no challenges. But what defines a system is that where there are issues, you are able to address those issues. Those are the remedies that we are talking about. So for him to say that I'm saying there is no problem, I didn't say that. I admitted that there were problems, but we did enough to address some of those problems. But going forward, please, this is a test of our integrity.
Sure that effort you made to address the issue
what I want us to do,
able to solve the problem?
What I want us to do, let us get these people's registration number. We will pull their scripts. Let us go all the hawk, because so many people will not believe what we are doing until they see to the end of the matter. Let us pull their scripts and see the responses they attempted. That way, we will know what we are doing. You see, it's just like, hold on. It is easier for people to criticize government when you say it's a popular lane to drive on. But let me tell you, no system is perfect. But I can vouch on what we are doing when it comes to sorry, sir. When it comes to matching responses with the questions. If I pick a photocopy, this phone and something written and I photocopy it, can somebody tell me that there are chances that what I'm photocopying may come and be different from what the original this thing? If I put garbage in, it should give me garbage out.
Dr. Fabian.
There is no way a candidate will not write exam. I can vouch with my life that he will have scores. Anywhere. Globe, I will vouch. I'm telling you that if a candidate didn't write exam and he has scores, it's not possible.
Dr. Fabian.
It's not possible.
Dr. Fabian.
The complainant.
It might interest you to know that we have an academy here. And we have computer experts.
It is not possible.
Okay,
it is not possible.
My son, one of my adopted sons.
It is not possible.
Please, can you pass the microphone to him?
It is not possible.
No, give him the other microphone.
Sir, I was supposed to write at that center.
Can you tilt your hand? What is your name?
My name is Issa Surajuddin.
Issa Surajuddin.
Yes, I was supposed to write at that center, but they changed it to, they text me, Anti-Alice Secondary School. Maraba 48, Anti-Alice 48.
At what time did they send you the text message?
2 days.
Before?
Yes.
Very good.
If they change his location, if he change, search for JAMB reprinting and check with your phone number or registration number, you will see it. If you didn't see text message. But that's not the problem. I'm sure of what I wrote, and I scored 156. And most of people that are not even, they didn't finish their exam, are scoring higher than people.
Okay, yeah, my dear, you have, thank you, collect microphone, thank you.
Okay, there were some persons that didn't get to write because the computer systems are not enough in the hall for everyone. So they divided us into 2 batches. The first batch was my batch. But since we were going to end very late, the second batch could not write.
Hold the line.
So the second batch was, they were down the ones that were now sent messages that they will have to reschedule for.
Finally, what are you trying to say here?
Yes, sir.
So people did not write the exam and they got result or what?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Yes, Nahumi and I'm Devano. Where are you Devano from?
Sir, my name is Adams. I'm calling from France.
Okay, how is France today, sir? Adams.
Sir, France is okay. It's good today, sir. Thank God, sir. So I just want to appreciate you, sir. May God bless you for doing a wonderful work, sir. Thank you that you are bringing these issues here. I have younger ones in Nigeria. I even have a younger brother that took that exam in that same PRO. I have a younger brother that took that exam in that PRO. As I'm talking to you, sir. Hello, sir.
Yeah, I'm listening to you attentively, sir.
Yes, sir. My younger brother took that exam in the same that PRO, and he couldn't make it because of the same system. My family, they were running around. What could have happened to their son that night? Our brother said
till around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock before he could reach home because of this problem, sir. That's what I say. I've been asking one good thing that I want to notice here. Please don't let this man have the examination number. Because immediately they got these children exam number, those ones that they give them this money, they get their exam number. These people, their future is, there is no way to get their future.
My brother,
right.
my brother.
If they get their exam number, that is the end of it.
My brother.
Asking for the exam number, they are going to stay with them.
My brother.
Until the end of it, these people will never get anything right. Don't let those people come out with their exam number.
My brother.
To this man trying to defend
my brother, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes,
even when he mentioned we bring exam number, that thing come my mind. But you know the confidence where I get?
Yes, sir.
You know the confidence where I get?
Yes, sir.
Even if we give the exam number, they try anything, they go regret them. Both the PRO and the registrar, all of them go regret them.
Confidence in you, we have that very big confidence in you. These people, I don't know what to say. I have brothers that they are just blocked in that Nigeria. There is no way out. There are people that they know their self. But because of this kind of system, make this man accept that this system, there is something wrong. And we schedule this exam. Make
Simple.
Sit down and write exam. Simple as ABC. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. God bless you.
We bless God that we have someone like you. May God bless you, sir. May God bless you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
This is just the point I want to point out, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my president.
Yes, reduce the volume for your radio, make you Vano. Waiting be your name. Where they Vano from? Okay, you are distracting us.
My name is Odo Polinos. I'm calling from Inca. Honestly, I'm happy with what you are doing this morning. Because this jam issue, in fact, my brother has been more than 3 years now. After writing, there is no any good answer. And I pray that this solution will be taken care of it.
Okay, thank you.
And I also want to be I want to be part of you. I have just message for several times without line.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. You are part of us now. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my ordinary president.
Yeah, waiting be your name, where you develop from, waiting be your contributor.
I'm calling you, my name is Abubakar Yusuf. I'm calling you from Yobe State.
Okay, Abubakar from Yobe State.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Actually, I'm following this JAM program live on Brekete Family radio and television transmitting on air. It's very interesting, and I really want the JAM PRO to tell the Nigerians that they are sorry. Actually, they are sorry.
Thank you.
If you not be defending and think they are not perfect. Nobody is perfect. If they accept causes, that Nigeria will be a better place for everybody to stay.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Greet everybody in Gombe for me.
Yobe.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, what is your name? Where are you from?
It's Hotel City Liver.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes, sir.
From where?
From Abba.
Abba?
Yes, sir.
Okay, waiting be your contributor.
So please, my contribution is about JAM.
Yes, about JAM.
Yes, sir.
You get, what do you want to talk?
So I'm among the JAM by the road this year.
So
actually my JAM center was cancelled. And I was rescheduled to another center. So after writing the exam, they now bring out my results. I scored 200. So after some days, they now send me another message and wrote that I scored 169. So actually...
initially they say you have scored 200.
Yes, sir.
And you have evidence to show that they sent you 200.
Yes, sir.
Then after like how many weeks, how many months?
It's just like 2 days after.
2 days after, they now sent you a message again.
Yes, sir.
That you have scored how many?
169. So I was not happy about it, and the course I put.
Hold on, my dear. The PRO JAMB is here. I want you to apologize to her now.
No, Honorable Ahmed.
Apologize to her.
Ahmed, please.
She deserves an apology from you and the JAMB.
Honorable Ahmed, you are sitting here as a judge.
Sir, please, it's not matter
Don't
of
hear from one side and begin to say I should apologize.
The course I put is nothing.
You said you need the apology is nothing to you. You need discourse.
Yes, sir, please.
Can I say something?
So I don't want to say that from again.
Order. She no need apology. Now discourse she need.
Yes, I need discourse.
Okay. Thank you very much. Hold on. If you have enough credit, the PRO is here to say something before you end the call.
All right, sir. Okay.
What I want to say is that let her come with her evidence.
From Abba?
We will pay her transport. We will pay her accommodation. You see, we want to clear some of these things.
Read out your number for me so I can give to him.
No, I want you to be there.
You will send her transport to come, not for her to risk coming to here. You are ready to pay for her transport
and accommodation.
So we will give you. She will read out
in
her
the
phone
event
number.
Whereby she is wrong. She will pay back the money.
I will refund you your money.
Good. I will pay her transport.
Somebody call me. So, sir, should I call my phone number?
Professor Olede? Yes. Okay. Make I pick. Hello, hold the line, my dear. I go send you credit. Just hold the line first. Hello, Oseman.
President. I'm just shedding tears here. You see, let me appreciate the JAMB PRO for taking the time to make a U-turn and come to the studio while we had the program on air.
Now, wait till make them they pay him salary be that.
Yes, it's very good, but he is
please stop it.
He is ending it in a very bad way. Now, you see, forget about they give me a point, they didn't give me a point. Where he's bringing issue of technicalities here. This boy said, we did not write for this exam. So that is the primary source. Another thing is that when you are writing JAMB exam, your time it will never be submitted until your time is expired. Whether you finish or you don't finish, as long as your time is expired, it will automatically submit itself. So what the man is saying that whether you don't have to finish before it will submit itself, that is not true. It's only when your time expired, it will automatically submit. But as long as your time did not expire, even if you finish, it will never submit itself until you submit it by himself.
But I don't think the JAMB PRO said that it can submit before your time expires. I did not hear that.
No, the JAMB PRO said that because the boy said that I did not submit it, the film submitted itself, and I still have my time. He said that whether you finish or you don't finish, it will submit your but it's only when your time expires before you can submit it automatically without even you submitting, as long as your time expires. Now, on the other question, you see, JAMB has to speak up seriously because this thing is talking about the life of our children. I am here and because very soon my child will face JAMB. So I wonder if something will face she's going to face this kind of a thing. Please.
Sorry, Usman. Tell them, make them put that video of that young man who commit suicide because of JAMB. The one who climbed tank for. Tell them to play it. Okay, continue.
Yes, another thing very instrumental is the issue of victimization.
You can tell them from here. Okay, wait, not this one. Go ahead.
Take commitment from JAMB on the issue of victimization so that these boys, it's not let it not be that they will never pass them again and they will never get admission in the university because of this exposure. Because that is what is happening there. The moment you expose, now the next is victimization. Now, how are you sure that these boys will not be victimized?
Okay, thank you.
Yes, I want to urge you on my other person. Let's invite the JAMB registrar to come to the studio.
He's on standby trying to call in. But let me tell you something, Usman, I'm not trying to blow your cover. Now, that thing where you dey fear, now something where you go feel handle. Because I know say now Oga you be for EFCC. Make the registrar JAMB and the PRO try anything. You will not go deal with them. Then ICPC go follow support. Then Legal Aid Council go follow support. Federal Consumer all of them. Parents Association go follow support. So make them try victimize anybody make we see. Make them try them. Nigeria is moving forward. And we we reject anything that will move Nigeria backward. Amen. Thank you. Thank you, Usman. You don't dodge.
Hello, sir.
Hello?
I'm still holding now.
Yeah, sorry, my dear. I go send you credit. Now you go give me your phone number.
Okay, let me call my phone number.
Okay, before you call the phone number, so that the whole world no go call you. Make I. Just hold the line.
Okay.
Okay, my dear.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I'm hearing.
Now, the PRO JAMB, after you and don't talk, he go send you money for your account, for your transport fare, and then they go put you for better hotel. And they both the feeding and everything, now then go handle. But if you come, you no get case, now me go pay them back their money where they spend on you. I hope you have a case.
Okay, sir.
You have a case, you have all the evidences back?
Yes, sir, it's on my phone.
Okay, till you come. Hold your phone well, no allow anybody collect your phone, no.
Go clone.
Send them to your email, send them to many people, make them keep them for you.
Go print.
Thank you. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, morning, sir.
I'm Mohammed. My name is Mohammed Kolo.
Mohammed Kolo from
NBC.
Oh, National Broadcasting Commission.
Yes, sir. I appreciate what you are doing.
Thank you, sir. Reduce the volume for your radio, Mohammed Kolo.
Yeah, I'm doing that right away. You see what happened? My son went to sit for the JAMB at the Federal University of Technology, Mina. On getting the school, he took them there. Unfortunately, that boy collapsed before the exam was start by 1:30. Are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm listening. Waiting make and collapse. He been the sick for a house?
Well, I spoke with him the very first thing in the morning before he went for the exam. He was okay. But maybe I don't understand. When he got to there, he said they're coming from there safe. That the boy collapsed and they rushed into the hospital. The boy was on admission for almost a week. Almost a week was there. Then if they complained the school there, they said at the center there they complained to them and they asked that we should write, we'll follow by the medical reports, which we did. But up to today, no response from JAMB.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Yours is a different case, and I am sure the PRO JAMB will handle it.
Okay, sir.
Make we appreciate PRO JAMB in advance. Thank you. Thank you.
But my honorary president, the complainant here himself said there is a particular subject he did not attempt at all. And that is him himself here. And he had
almost 15 minutes. So I wonder how it submitted on its own.
And then he got a result for those ones. For that
Once your time finishes.
I said my time had not finished.
He said in time never finished.
You will leave now. They left. The time will finish now. Will the time not finish?
If you leave, the time will certainly
But
finish.
he was the one that came in and told us to give him our papers.
Okay, this man here.
Yes.
Oh yeah, hold and collect your paper now. I mean Shebi na in collect, you recognize them?
Yes, sir.
Collect your paper before you come out here. Hello, good morning, Your Excellency, Distinguished Ambassador Potopoto.
Good morning, my honorary.
Yes, sir. Order.
We thank God for this hope rising station. Honestly speaking, you have saved so many souls, and you keep saving so many souls. Everything boils down to lack of proper control in our society. And if the police are well organized, ordinary, they are the first in the country. if they are not organized, I'm sorry, it's very hard for us to move forward. That is the fact. You have been saving so many souls. A lot of young boys now are committing suicide because of what? One thing or the other. And people are coming. PRO, you should stand and give apology on behalf of them. Now, JAMB, where people they? The elephants, they swallow money. Snake, they swallow money. What kind of country are we? Stand up and say you are sorry. Say you are sorry. That is the only thing that can heal everything. What is all this?
Okay, thank you very much.
Most of us that are here, we are half and half here, half home, every time. Even though this station, what we for do for this country? And people are thinking about this man. Anybody who will think bad about this Ahmed, we report him to God. God, now is okay, it is well.
Thank you, sir.
We take his word, it is well. Now we take wear clothes for home. It is well, things are bad.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Your Excellency, Distinguished Ambassador Poto Poto. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Honorary President.
Yes, sir.
My name is
Usman Bawa. Okay, Usman Bawa from where?
From Abuja.
Okay.
I'm actually listening to your program, and fortunately, I was actually at that center. I took my daughter to write the exams.
Mm-hmm.
But any of the people there would tell you, they were there since morning up to past 1. I had to actually call the professor, the JAMB registrar, which he now sent some of his people down to the center to come and cancel, because we kept pushing for them to cancel the results, because it doesn't really make sense for someone to be there up to from morning till that time or that other hour.
Under stress.
Under stress. Most of the kids there have not even eaten. So I called him, and he promised me that he was going to send some of the staffs, and actually within 1 or 2 hours they came, and they looked, and just like the boy I was talking said, up to today my daughter has not received any message saying they've moved, they've changed their center, and they've not communicated to any of us, because it's my own number that I use and my email that I use to reach out to register the JAMB. So just like everyone is saying, it is not about protecting the government. We are also part of the government, but what should be done right should be done right. If there's a problem, let them go back, check and see where the problem is, and probably reschedule that particular center is a problem. Because I came back home around 8 or 9 something, and I found out that my daughter has not. She's still not yet back.
And how old is your daughter?
She's 16 years.
Okay.
So I had to drive down there, just like the place is dark, there's no light on that major road. So anything can happen to any of those kids. Leaving a child from morning to 1 a.m. outside, even an adult is not safe on the street by that time, to close of
What did you say is your name?
My name is Honorable Usman Bawa.
Are you an old boy of Sardona Memorial College?
I'm his junior brother.
Okay, your senior brother is my classmate.
So that's true.
Thank you. All right, thank you. Maybe we appreciate him. Some people go to say this ordinary now old man. Now, I thank God the way God arranged me. I'm telling you. I make a call Professor Loyede. Make we hear from GM Communications. Please, apologies, we go overshoot our time small because of the importance of this national issue. In fact, this is more than national, it's international issue. So we are pleading with the management of Human Rights Radio and Television to give us a little time. When they inform us of the time, we will announce, but we will continue. Thank you. Make we appreciate the Human Rights Radio and Television. Hello, Mr. Fadikpe.
Good morning, sir. Thank you once again. If I say lights don't come back.
Make we appreciate that. In fact, Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, all of them, they hail you now. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, the jam thing concern me, but this one concern me past.
Oh, okay. Which one? How jam own take concern you?
Me said do jam in those days. We play. Anyway, make we leave that one. Make we talk electricity, my.
Which year you write jam? 30 years ago.
Several years, so make you not go reveal my secrets.
Official age. Thank you.
My own original age, not the official age.
Okay.
The year when they born me, now they born me.
Okay, now the year when they born you, now they born you, ba?
Now they born me, they born me 2 times. That was my mama.
And you are not older than your mates.
No, I'm not.
I know. Thank you. So I'm calling Prof. They say they try to reach me. Make we hear from him. As PRO, no one, I apologize. Maybe Prof go apologize. Hello. Prof, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Fine, thank you, sir. You did live for radio, for Human Rights Radio and Television 101.1, sir.
Okay.
They tell me say they tried to reach me, but network no allow.
I was following and I was calling you. Unfortunately, I had to rush to another program. That was why I couldn't continue listening.
Oh, so sorry about that.
Yes, I wanted to talk to you.
We are still live on radio. You can still say what you wanted to say.
I want to let you know that some of the things you are hearing, you will be ashamed of those individuals when you see what they have done. I can assure you that. You see, talk is cheap. I'm a grandfather myself. What will I gain by punishing people or depriving people of their rights? But most of the people talking to you, they know the truth, but they just want to see. Your radio is established for people who have genuine cases.
These people have genuine cases too.
So I will tell you, my brother, what I want you to do is ask any of them to go and swear to affidavit that this thing they have said. One person told you that you had 200 and something from our test, and when he saw the result 150, I can assure you that that person is a fraudster. I say it again, because he has sent it to us. We have checked the thing. He didn't know that we have code. The examination, the result that is parading belonged to last year by another candidate, which we have already. You see, when they have...
How are we sure this mistake is not from you?
No, I'm telling you what we have. The person had written to us. We laughed when we saw it. Because the thing he presented, we have the system that will check on the thing. Let me tell you what most of them did. They are paid to some fraudsters who promised them to help them upgrade. And when they tell them they help them to upgrade, they send them some fake text messages, which they know because they know they paid. And when they now saw the reality, they start making. I can assure.
What about the lady from Abba, who they sent her a message, the result that she scored 200. Only for her 2 days later, they sent her 150 and something.
I'm telling you, that my director of ITS is here. He's with me, Mr. Okoro.
Mr. Okoro.
Let's say it loud to them.
Mr. Okoro.
Yeah, ordinary Ahmed. Now, what Teresa said earlier, that the candidate that said that she has a text message from JAMB bearing 200 and above, and later got another one bearing less than 200. Let she go to the court of the law and swear an affidavit that this is what that she got these things from JAMB.
Mr. Okoro. Mr. Okoro.
Yes, sir.
Can I talk to you?
I'm listening, sir.
Stay away from Prof so I can talk to you. Are you okay now?
Okay, stay away.
Stay away from Prof. Stay away from Prof. In laugh, they enter the microphone and they provoke me. Hello?
Okay, sir.
Mr. Okoro?
Yes, sir.
You are the man in charge of ICT.
Yes, by the grace of God.
Is there any ICT solution that is 100% in the whole world?
There's no 100% solution, but what happens is that each application, there are certain processes that you can say that, look, this process, you have gone through it over and over, that this process is error-free.
Okay. Now, Mr. Okoro.
Yes, sir.
Between your server
yes,
and that of the White House of the United States of America, which one is more fortified?
Well, it depends now. If you now say, if there's, it depends on how you deploy those servers.
I am just asking you a straight question. Between your server, we rate servers all over the world. I am ICT knowledgeable as well, to some extent. Between your server, and Google server, let's leave United States of America's White House server now. Between your server and that of Google, which one is more secured?
You are talking about vulnerability now.
Yes.
You want to talk about people hacking into such servers. Now, what I'm saying now, if I now tell you that, okay, if I decide not to keep my server online, now what will make somebody to come and break into it from America?
My brother, you have staff working with you.
And you also have the same server you used to send.
We have staff.
The other.
And you know, see, ICT is garbage in, garbage out. If you can send something from that server to somebody can use the same route to access that server. I have ICT wizards around me. Mr. Okoro. Mr. Okoro, please, I want you to sit JAMB and their management down and educate them more about ICT. I think by what I have seen before me here, for now, JAMB should apologize to Nigerians, first of all, before any other thing.
And they need to reevaluate.
Why should we apologize? And if you listen to most of these people, most of these that are addressing this complaint, okay, Reza is going out he told earlier, but if you listen to us, the PRO was saying, or have told them, most of these people...
No, allow him to talk. Allow him to talk.
When they come down on individual basis and we sit down and explain to them why certain thing is, why they have, that this is their result, you now discover that they are just making this noise because they didn't know the details. Some of them will claim that they did this, but when we now open the system and show them, look, my friend, you said that you did this, but see what we have on the system.
Do you know that anybody who brings a complaint against JAMB to say this, if by the time you go to the back end of this system, you can manipulate whatever thing and present any junk to anybody? Yes. Do you know that that is possible? Augusta, Nigerians, where they listen, 2 Fridays from now, we are going to do JAMB matters. Yes, sir. 2 Fridays from now, and I'm inviting JAMB now to be on standby. Yes, check the date and let me know the 2 Fridays from now, so that we will announce. All over Nigeria, if you have a case and you are sure, go to any high court and depose to an affidavit before coming to Abuja, because 2 Fridays from now, we are going to do JAMB matters. Thank you.
Him.
Yes, no, he's still talking. He's still talking. Sorry, sir. Sir, Prof is talking.
I'm going out. You asked me to leave PRO. That's why I went out.
Yes, sir.
I need to go out. I have an appointment.
The reason why I said you should give the phone to Mr. Okoro is because I think it's either JAMB is right or Mr. Okoro is misleading JAMB. Yes, sir.
Please don't run into conclusion. When I was coming back in now, I heard you saying something that they can manipulate. Maybe you don't.
No, I said there is possibility of manipulation. I have a server that is domiciled here, my own server.
My brother, let me say one thing. Number one, I will be the last person that will manipulate anything.
Not you, sir. Not you. Sir, you are a man of integrity, but people around you can misinform you and mislead you, just like they are misinforming the president and misleading the president of this country.
Honorary Ahmed, let me tell you something. I want to tell you that some of these people, I say it again, some, by the time you see the thing is not between issue of somebody tampering with it or not, you will be ashamed of them when you see what they are doing.
Let me be ashamed. Until then, let me be ashamed.
So let me now tell you that we don't put any of our server online. So the issue of anybody tampering with it, when you are comparing, you are comparing State House and Google, because those people are online, they could. We don't have anything online. So the issue of
Prof, sir.
Let me take your land, please.
Okay, go ahead,
I
sir.
want to assure you that anybody, you have said something that I think is okay, that you are going to do a program, let everybody who has anything, you will find out that two persons have spoken to you this morning that I was laughing. Because when they spoke with me and I showed them what they did, they apologized. Let me tell you, JAMB is very proud of what JAMB has done. If anything, the nation will be appreciative of what JAMB had done. Let me give you just one example. We asked people to go and load. Now, say we want some people to do clarification. They don't need to go to radio. What they need to do is to go and do the clarification we ask them to do. We know that technology is not 100% error-free. And that is why, in some cases, even when we have evidence, we say, bring further evidence of proof. Picture, for instance, you know what is happening in USA about picture now? And we do not rely. When you are implicated by one technology, we use another technology to check. In the last 5 days, we have put experts from all over the country around, re-scrutinizing all evidence, re-scrutinizing, even by face, what we have seen. All these people making noise, most of them are simply noise makers. Okay, and I can assure you that me, as registrar of JAMB, I will not go out to depend on any unreliable thing or any unreliable person to hurt any other person. Okay. If anybody has evidence, Quran says, if you have evidence, bring it forward.
Okay.
We will do it. We are telling you, all decisions we have taken so far, I can invite your best of experts, let them come and let them see. As I'm talking to you, we have not less than 20 experts working on looking at every case. By next week now, we will release those that we have benefit of doubt. Not that they didn't do anything. Everybody we have heard now, we have heard the result, did one thing or the other that is not proper. But those we have benefit of doubt that, it may be out of ignorance or no, not serious. We will release the result as we are going on. For inside the next 4 days. Okay,
Prof, sir. There is what we call open vulnerability test by license penetration. Now, is JAMB ready to submit either under you or your ICT person, Mr. Okoro, to subject your server to open vulnerability test by license penetration testers?
My friend, we have more than that. Anybody, we are ready. Because they don't have have told you, nothing on our own system is online. Nothing is online.
Prof, if your server is not online, there is no way you would have been able to access those results. There is no way the exam would have been written remotely if the server is not online.
Oh, you don't get what you look. Oh, my brother. Okay, you don't know our system, and I don't want to tell you what you more. At least online.
That is the reason why I want to bring experts to let you know how porous your server is.
And when your experts come back, they will come back to tell you that they respect us. I think that is it. We'll be waiting for you, but please don't let people who have committed infraction walk you up in.
Hello, the barrister. Will.
President, good morning, sir.
Morning, sir. No, sorry, just still hold the line. Barrister Uche, hold the line, please. You don't tell where I keep this man online. Hello, good morning, sir. You are next now. Yes, good morning. What is your name, sir?
Please, I'm calling from Vienna, Austria.
Okay, you are calling from Vienna, Austria.
Austria, yes.
Austria, okay.
So the issue, I've been following this program for almost 4 to 5 years. A lot of what people are doing there. And about this issue of JAMB, I have sent money for many people, and this is the complaint they are laying. So I think what is this, like the man that's sitting there called himself a prof, he just have an ego. He just have an ego that he cannot stand up and apologize to people's children.
It's all right. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
So what we are going to do is, I thank God for this Brekete Family and our President Ahmed. I say God will protect you, because when I watch this program, tears are always here on my eyes. A lot of things that I'm seeing, but I don't know how to call just now, because I don't know how God helped me to bubble this number out on your face to call. Please, God will keep you. God will keep the family. God will keep the goodness.
Amen.
Here in Austria, this kind of evil can never go on. Just look at the other time. I think last 2 weeks ago, our vice chancellor, they find out something, immediately he resigned, and the government dissolved the whole minister. So Nigeria needs people like you. Nigeria needs good people. We have everything. We are suffering outside Nigeria. We all, and people at home also are suffering.
It's all right. Thank you very much, my brother. You say your name now.
I hope. In Vienna, Austria.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
So this, what do you call it, this JAMB office needs to put eye. Government needs to do something about that. If they to remove other people, let them remove them and put people to solve our children's problems.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
God bless. Please, I want to belong to a Brekete family. Please, I don't know.
Make una clap for him. He's a member. You are a member.
Thank you, sir.
Automatic member. Yes, sir. You are Brekete Family ambassador in Austria, Vienna.
You know, hear that one.
You are Brekete Family ambassador in Austria, Vienna.
In Vienna, Austria.
Thank you.
So shout 3 hembelembe. Oh, lo, lo, lo. Second one. Oh, lo, lo, lo. The last one, the third one. Hello, the barrister way.
The prisoner way.
Well done, sir.
Yes, sir.
I want to very sincerely appreciate you for taking the bull by the horn on this JAMB thing. Starting from the top scorers in JAMB, who they claim are underaged. It's very shameful that a country like ours cannot know how to harvest our best brains.
Now the young man is in Ghana now.
Yes, Ghana has given him $40,000 worth of scholarship. It's just like your servant, your gate man, try to feed your own child when you are alive. It's just what it means. Look at Ghana, look at Nigeria. Nigeria cannot appreciate or harvest its best brains, yet a smaller country like Ghana is slapping us on our face, telling us that we are backwards and are taking our best brains. That aside, the gentleman in the studio, I would have thought he could do better. What is indefensible is indefensible. As a public officer, he owes all the duty of truth. A lot of Nigerians are listening to him, and most of them are saying that what he's saying is not correct. Because a lot of people, most families are affected by their inefficiencies one way or the other. For example, there is a very prominent Nigerian, whose name we may not want to mention, whose daughter is a twin. And they said they refused her entrance or to process her application because there is a case of double registration, because they look alike. The parents have taken the girl personally there, they have gone there themselves, sworn affidavit, filled all the forms, they asked them everything they asked them to do, they have done that. And yet for about 3 weeks or more, nothing has been done.
Identical twins.
Identical twins.
So, una computer no see that one.
Who will not be denied the opportunity to write them.
But why the parents not carry the two children go at the same time? Make them see the idea.
They went there and they told them to do everything. We are sorry.
No, did they take the two girls there at the same time?
Taken everything. They've taken them to them. Themselves, parents have gone there to their office.
So.
And yet they cannot resolve a simple issue like that.
No, na computer, server. The server is not online.
No, the human beings who are there to feed this computer, when they see such exceptional cases, why can't they attend to them expeditiously?
Barrister Uche.
And is they are trying to manage force.
Barrister Uche.
Sir.
Thank God you are a lawyer, and not just a queer lawyer, a practicing hot-headed lawyer. Our problem in this country is rigidity. We are rigid. We are not flexible when it comes to something that will bring progress to our nation. To amend a law, somebody will say this is not the way we have been doing it. This is the law. And the world is evolving, for crying out loud. Why can't you make exceptions? Now twins, they are offense now because they resemble each other. That is their only offense. If to say the papa no, if for blind one.
Be sure that their fingerprints are not the same.
And the server is not online. Barrister Uche.
Sir.
2 Fridays from now, we are going to do open forum on JAMB related issues. I am giving you an open invitation. Any parent we know say in Peking get genuine case, come and join. If the studio no fit accommodate us, we do the program outside.
Outside, yes.
Make everybody collect breeze. The most important thing is for us to either prove JAMB right or prove them wrong. There's nothing like shame. Go down. You are not quarreling.
My own personal advice to them is that there's no fancy way of saying I am sorry. I have failed in this area. That will give us hope that they are genuinely
interested in
defending inefficiency.
The one where they worry me, like the PRO, you no get problem. Like the registrar, you no get problem. You know where the problem is? The ICT. And they will never tell you the truth. I know within my ICT people, they try to do with me here. Now, because of that thing, I learn ICT by force.
Yes.
I don't know. When they fail, they will attribute it to one reason or the other. Sometimes our internet go there good. Our ICT people, just because they no clear the, what they call cache. catches where they cluster the brain of the system. They no go do it. He get one person where I been get when he want close for work. He go. They download torrent. Before they go break it, don't download waiting. You know if you download in the next 2 years. With my internet. Then the following day when we want to start program, the thing go they slow. They would never. I took my time to uncover that. So you see, like Prof is a man of integrity. A man of impeccable character. But I'm afraid these people will mislead him and he may lose his respect. So they don't already peg Nigerian youth, say they're not that intelligent. Nobody can score up to 200 and something. Is that what they are telling us?
Imagine.
When our children will go abroad and be the best in the whole overall?
Break records.
Tomorrow they are talking about brain drain. Imagine JAMB bites.
That this 15 years old boy now, by the time you finish school for Ghana, you go marry Ghanaian.
Before.
Now you know say for Ghana law. You Ghana law. Now woman get pikin.
And I bear the name.
So
I assure you.
You go hear the boy name.
Before those boys graduate from Ghana, US would have pushed them. And they are not only going to serve they will reproduce those brains.
Then you go hear their own children go they bear Nana Kufo.
Kwame.
Oh, Kwame. Thank you. Make we allow PRO to talk. You just share microphone since. PRO, over to you.
Thank you, Honorary Ahmed.
Yes,
you see, we are getting so many. I know that emotions are high over these issues and stuff like that. And the misconception everybody is getting is that we are being rigid, and I don't think there is any agency in Nigeria that is as dynamic as JAMB. Dynamic in the sense, yes, no. Dynamic in the sense that if you follow us keenly, you will see that year in, year out, we'll come up with certain things, because after exam, we'll sit down and we'll look at the system.
Are you more dynamic than Central Bank of Nigeria?
Well, let me not go into that.
Are you more dynamic than DSS and NIA?
We come up with, we look at the system and then we'll do an analysis of what has transpired and stuff like that. The issue here is not about the credibility of our IT. It's about process. The issue here is about what transpired at the center that are not even controlled by us. Most of the center are privately owned. And I want us to get something. He was talking about twins. Registrar just explained that because we had doubt on that, we asked parents to bring further evidence. And we're working on it. We'll clear it. It's not just a day issue. We're not saying that we're sure that it was double registration. We knew that it was twins, but we needed further clarification. Give us evidence, birth certificate, and all this, so that we know that these people, the system, Nigeria should even commend us for our system identifying that they were twins. They didn't indicate that they were twins. We identified it through our system that they were twins. We're going to clear that.
You did not identify them as twins. You saw them as double registration.
No.
That was what Barrister Uche said.
Listen to what Registrar had explained to you before Barrister Uche even came online. Registrar had explained to you. He told you clearly that they were twins.
We mentioned twins here. Registrar mention. Okay, now. Okay, support. Make we move this program until 2 Fridays from now. Say nay. What date are we looking at? 14th of June. We shall all meet here at Human Rights Radio and Television to know the way forward. Support say nay. I have somebody. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my president.
Yes, we have 30 seconds to. What be your name? Where you were not from?
My name is Sally with Brian Kindle.
Okay.
And I just entered Germany yesterday.
Oh, you they watch the program for Germany?
I say I gave my friend house, Mark Wago, my childhood friend, and we sit down for here, they watch the program. It's on a breakfast every morning with that.
Make we clap for them, make we clap for them.
We sit down for business of here for Germany, now we know. I said, now I'm going to ask you for YouTube with a talk. I said, look, it's nothing. can let Nigerians do this. They hear you all over the world.
Okay, can I like your father? Charlie Fukindo. Can I ye abu nena vada koba kayi? Kana chiki aju mi ba. Ya Germany. Ya Germany. Shoni shi ake iri shoni demo na de shi aja ka ko gwalawo. Now, first of all, before we go, I'll be last of all, we have every reason to appreciate the PRO. Please. Now, you see, we shouldn't blame him 100%. He's trying to do his work. If you not argue here, you go enter problem. Now, if you go now, they go say, we're done. I don't know, they don't understand. On behalf of everybody waiting for studio, we're now waiting.
Bye. Bye, BP.